Last night, both Leeds and Leicester slipped up in the Championship, leaving the door wide open for Ipswich to take pole position in the Championship promotion race with just 4 games to go. All they've got to do is beat Watford tonight. Should be simple, right? Ipswich 3rd, Watford 14th. But don't let that fool you. Watford are a Year 2 parachute team, which means they still have plenty of good players, and it's the Championship. Nothing's ever simple, is it? Not only is it the Championship, but it is the end of the Championship season, the promotion running where things get very tense and deranged results can happen. Ipswich lost last time out to arch rivals Norwich. They need to bounce back, and the rewards for bouncing back are massive tonight. Heaven for Ipswich would be that win to put them back to the top of the table. A draw, although it would be a chance gone and a missed opportunity, would see them go back into second. And frankly, Ipswich just have to match Leeds for the rest of the season. I feel sick even talking about it. So without further ado, let's head down to Portman Road and enjoy the vlog of Ipswich versus Watford. And we have touched down in Ipswich. Got to love the end of the season because you can walk to a night game still in the sunlight. That 10 minutes walk to the ground, then tin news, and then let the nerves kick in. Well, we have team news in. Harry Clark in at right back for Ipswich. Jack Taylor starts in central midfield over Massimo Luongo. Caden Jackson as well gets the start tonight. So Kieran McKenna going for some reliable heads, some old heads, and interesting little pep up in central midfield with Taylor coming in. Watford, slightly surprising team news. Emmanuel Dennis not playing. He was one I was going to have down as one of the big threats. Still like the fullbacks there for Watford, Lewis and Andrews. Look, still plenty of quality throughout what is a Year 2 parachute squad. Very, very windy here. Hopefully that doesn't affect things. And we are just under 1 hour from kickoff. It's Ipswich versus Watford. First 10 gone. Watford probably the better side so far, although Ipswich's best chance came with about 15 seconds, but maybe a bit early for Caden Jackson. The nerves are there. No big chances yet though. 0-0. Well, 20 gone now. Ipswich have picked up nicely. They have been the better side. Nathan Broadhead coming closest, low right-footed shot. Watford not without their threat though. Spria looking lively for them still on a knife edge and cut the tension with a cricket stump. 0-0. Now Ipswich still pushing, and Murray Hutchison finding good positions but not the final ball. Ipswich piling on the pressure here. 3 to half time. They've got an attacking corner. Kiefer Moore, header on the back post. Look for all the world he scores. It's a great save by Dan Backman. Ipswich need to make this count before half time. Oh, and it's half time, and it's nervy, and it's 0-0. Ipswich playing really well, but that means very little unless they can get themselves a goal. Look nice and fresh today. I think McKenna's changes have worked in terms of getting a reaction from the game against Norwich and the disappointment of that. Decent chances. Moore maybe should have scored the header. It's a good save by Backman. Broadhead hits the post. Jack Taylor has a shot that hits Broadhead as well. But again, you got to take the chances. And if the pattern stays the same, there'll be more chances for Ipswich. But the nerves are going to ramp up more and more and more. Well, lively start to the second half. We're up 52. Watford starting the second half, like the start of the first half, a lot better than they ended the first half. Dangerous there from Watford. Closest they've come, I think. Spria, edge of the box, hits it with the left foot. Does swerve away from Blackie. Did not look comfortable. We're up the hour mark. Is this game going to be decided by a bit of magic? So it's McKenna that goes to the bench first for 63 up to treble subs. Sarmiento, Chaplin and Luongo. Couple more subs in. Kone for Watford, Al Hamadi for Ipswich. Is there a match winner just come into the game? We're into the last 10. This is genuinely unwatchable. Watford had their best opening a few minutes back with Lewis getting into the box. Ipswich have just had a series of long throw-ins and trying to force the pressure. Wolverhampton's in for Edmondson, and we had under 10 minutes now of normal time to go. 0-0. Last minute of stoppage time, I think it was Kayembe for Watford, just shot from the halfway line. It was flying in the goal, and Plakey pushed it out. It's a Watford corner now to finish this out. Oh, Ipswich nearly losing it there. My God. And there you have it, a night of unbearable tension at Portman Road tonight. Ends in a 0-0 stalemate, and just like Leicester and Leeds before them, Ipswich feel the pressure, fail to score and fail to win. And this incredible title race that looked like no one was ever going to lose a game, we now have some serious stuttering from the teams at the top. The pressure is just massive. The game, it was just on a complete knife edge. In the first half, I thought Ipswich were actually really good, particularly from minutes 20 to sort of 45, but they did not take any of those chances that we spoke about. Backman decent in goal for Watford. They've got three big, very good head-it, kick-it defenders as well, and that's what they did and kept Ipswich out. The second half, much more tit for tat for the most part, but Ipswich in the last sort of 10-15 minutes with the real need to win really did put the pressure on. Fought for the win, but Watford hung in there, took their point and nearly took all three. That incredible moment with the ball sailing through the air and the whole stand seconds from the game ended. We've seen Ipswich win late. So look, in the immediate sort of aftermath tonight, you can look at it in the micro, you can look at it in the macro. So it is a missed opportunity for Ipswich. They saw last night their two chief opponents. We know Southampton is still kind of sitting there in the background. Neither of them win. They had a big chance to go to the top of the championship table tonight. And the fact is, they have not done it. And for that, it's disappointing from an Ipswich point of view. However, the big picture says, and Ipswich knew this after the weekend, that all they had to do was match Leeds United for 5 games and promotion would belong to Ipswich. And it just does feel like the end of a very long race with some very nervous, very anxious, very tired football teams just now clawing their way to the line. If you used to watch Gladiators in the 90s, remember the Travelator at the end. It doesn't matter how smooth you're looking during the course. You just got to get to the end, and that's what all these teams are trying to do. There will be many more twists and turns, and tonight and this midweek round 42 does just feel like a lot of nerves and a lot of stalemates, including that defeat for Leicester. Let me know your thoughts in the comments if you were down here at Portman Road at the game, and I'm sure we're going to get plenty of Leicester fans, plenty of Leeds fans involved, maybe some Southampton fans as well as the Ipswich and Watford fans. Give me your thoughts on the bigger picture. As the title race rolls on, it was a very nervy game, and it was Ipswich 0, Watford 0. Thank you everybody for watching. We'll see you for the Championship Check-In podcast, and we'll get Sam Parkin's take on all of this.